Hey everyone, this is Eric. I'm the founder of BoardGains, and today I'm going to show you guys the history of BoardGains, how it all started, background, and yeah, the steps that I took to make this game. So it started off 4 years ago, I think 4 years ago. So it started off 4 years ago. I ran an event. It was called BoardGains Bootcamp. So I organized it, and I had my trainers each have a station, and they ran a different board game style workout. So we had fitness Jenga, we had fitness roulette, we had fitness Monopoly. This is where it originally started as fitness Monopoly, and then fitness blackjack. So those are 4 games. We had like 5 to 10 players at each station, and then the trainers would run the game, and the players would do the workout basically. So I'll show you. This is the original. This is where it started. You can see that. Yep. Fitness Monopoly. So I had a whiteboard like this. You can see that. This is where it started. Yeah. Just look at that. You can see me. This is the original concept. So you had the start, the 1 minute plank, the go to plank. These are the circuit challenges. This is the original, and the conditioning, the cardio, and yeah, this was the original. Started off in a whiteboard basically, and I would teach the class, and then after that I started using it for my classes, for my boot camps. And I would teach the class, and I would bring out the board, and then yeah. So from the board, I got it converted into basically, bring it out, into a poster. So I went from a whiteboard, and then we started, experimenting basically, and we got it into these posters. So I printed these at Vistaprint, and this is the second version of the game. Get it. So you can see that from here, like this. So I would clear the game out like this, and then yeah, we would play the game. This was the second concept of the game. Let's see. Wow. The last time we played this game was I ran an event. It was and also the name. I changed the name. So instead of Fitness Monopoly, I called it Fitopoly. So that was the second version of the game. You put this stuff here, put this here. So yeah, that was the second version of the game, Fitopoly. And I was gonna go with the name Fitopoly, but then I got some lawyer advice and told me to don't use the opoly or the Fitopoly, because the opoly, you might get in trouble down the road. And yeah, so I didn't use that name. But yeah, this was the second version of the game. And then yeah, I ran an event. Basically, I ran an event. Lala won. You can see this is still the original game we did. Yeah, she won. She won, like me and my boy Kevin, we went and we cooked for her. That was the prize. She won, and then she thought I bought this. And that's when she was like, Eric, make this a goddamn game. So then yeah, that's when the next steps started happening. So I went from here. And I got these printed at Vistaprint. These were like $40 to print. Expensive, yeah. $40 to print. And then I got the board game. Put this down. Third version of the game. So what is this one? Okay. So this is this is the partner edition of the game. So I ran this for Valentine's Day. So this is all partner exercises basically. And yeah, this was the partner edition of the game. We still had the Fitopoly. can see that. And this is like the original. This concept is what I started going with for the next styles of the game, basically. So yeah, that was the 3rd edition. 4th edition. So this is where I found a manufacturer, sent them my files, and they got it turned into a board game, basically. So the 4th edition of the game, and we have my first board game, Pump It Out. So I changed the name from Fetopoly to Pump It Out, and this was the bodyweight edition. So all these ones, all those other ones were exercises that you can use in the gym, like kettlebell swings, tire flips, but you needed equipment. These were based on habitual. These games, because I had the equipment here, but then I switched it up, Pump It Out bodyweight edition, because I was like, yo, I need a game that I can go anywhere with it. I don't need equipment, I just need the game, basically. I'll show you guys. And this, this was the exercise guide, mini exercise guide. All the exercises are in here. We had the rules. These is like rules like this. You can see like I started adding stuff to the rules for my final prototype. The game pieces, the dice. So Pump It Out. You can see this one is really messy, this game, because I did a lot of writing, like scribbling and fixing everything up. Yeah, so that's the second. This was the 4th version of the game. These are collectibles, man. These are collectibles. Sell this on like eBay once I'm super big. Remember me. And the final prototype, BoardGains. Yes, we finally, after 4 tries, we finally found the name that works. Funny story, the name I got from an intern. He was interning at the gym, and yeah, he was a personal training intern. So he was doing my class with me. So while I took out the board, and he was participating. So he was playing the game, and then he basically Snapchatted or Instagram, and he was like, BoardGains. And then I was like, that's the name right there. That's the name. BoardGains. So I forget his name. But yeah, he's the one that basically inspired my brain to say, oh, BoardGains. And then and then we have the final version of the game. BoardGains. And that's basically the history. You can see, it didn't just come up out of nowhere. I've been grinding since time to make this game, perfecting it each year. Slow and steady. But yeah, now on the final prototype. Next step is to build a community, Kickstarter, and then you guys will see me on news, see me on like TV and stuff. Yeah, and that's the history of BoardGains. Peace.